Namaste, friends. At times, I do dream interpretations, although I'm not seriously involved in that. But there are common dreams. Okay, it doesn't matter where we are in this world. We do have common dreams, and out of these common dreams, the most frequent ones are dreams of snakes. Okay, now snakes or sarpa is a very common thing that I keep hearing from my clients, my friends, my family, even my family members. They say I do see snakes coming in my dreams. At times it's like I'm being chased by the snakes, or I've been surrounded by snakes, or anything to do with snakes, right? I was going through the Prasna Marga. Prasna Marga is a beautiful work done by the great B.V. Raman himself. It entails so many things, and one of the chapters, especially chapter 32, he talks about dreams. It's a very short idea on what are the manifestive reasons behind dreams. Okay, not too much on the snake, but on dreams itself. So I thought of sharing it to all of you. Now there are 7 different types of dreams according to B.V. Raman. The first is drishta. Drishta are things which appears in our dream based on what we have seen. Drishta as in drishti, right? What we have seen in life. Second type of dream are shruta. Shruta is things which appear in our dreams that we have actually heard in our life. Anubhuta. Anubhuta are things actually experienced through the smell, taste and touch which appears in our dream. Then the prarita. Prarita means things that we actually desire in life, things that we want subconsciously sometimes. We really want, say, if you want to, go to Hawaii or something, or want to go for a vacation, and that things get registered in a subconscious level. So in our dream state, you might see a picture or something to do with Hawaii, right? The fifth is kalpita. Kalpita are absolutely fancy imaginary things which are very imaginary, right? Maybe flying, or unicorns, or fire breathing dragon or something like that. Anything which are absolutely fancy. Now the sixth is bhavija. Bhavija means it's nothing, or rather which is not part of any of the above, all the 5 categories that I mentioned. It's none of it. It's something out of that. All right. This is again also based on conditioning. Maybe perhaps you'll be living in a place where there's a lot of dense forest or something. I mean, there's woods and all that. Perhaps Bhavija might consider, you might see all these trees moving, or talking to each other or something like that. It is absolutely imaginary. And the last type of dream is called doshaja. Doshaja is based on the surcharges of the 3 dosha. Now, 3 dosha is normally used in the Ayurvedic terms. Now, Ayurvedic, for those who don't know, is an ancient Indian medicinal science. Actually, it's a shastra. I don't know much about this Ayurveda. I know they have these 3 different physical energy sort of a thing. They have the body constituents, vata, and then pitta, and then kapha. Vata is vata is the element of air, right? And then pitta is the fiery element, and then kapha is the watery element. These are constituents and certain kind of I would say a physical energy within ourselves. So vata, air, pitta is the fiery, and kapha is more watery. And these are doshas, these 3 doshas, hence they call it 3 doshas. So sometimes these doshas would surcharge itself, and because of that we will be agitated in our dream and thus manifest dreams. So these are the 7 types of dreams that one will have. Now there are other things like omens. Those are different. Okay, out of these 7, these things are common, right? This doesn't indicate anything. These are not omens or anything like that. Doesn't indicate or doesn't say anything. It's just the experience that we have based on what we see, what we hear, what we desire, and all that, what we imagine, and also the three doshas sort of comes to our dream. But there are other things. Sometimes you see the date coming and they don't talk anything. They'll just stand there by a corner, and the dream is so vivid. It's as if that you are there. These are not actually part of the seven classification that I've just mentioned. This is omen. Okay, there is a huge topic about it. They call it the Saguna Sastra. A very interesting topic, but for some other time, I guess. Now, what's got to do with snakes? Now, snakes in the dreams, it is not referred anywhere, right? It's not referred anywhere, except for one document by Sri Guru Shivananda. He wrote a book on this dream. It has, you can read about it. It's online about dream interpretations. Now, if you were to do dream analysis, that one article or book is not enough. You need to understand Saguna Sastra in details and other things. But anyway, having a snake in your dream, from what I know over the years, is because that you're going through the Rahu dasas. Okay, it can be. It's very unlikely if you're on the Rahu Mahadasa, but it's most likely if it's in the Pratyantar or on the Shukshma dasa. On these particular dasas, these are sub levels from the main dasa. If you don't understand what a dasa is, the dasa is a lifetime, a period within a lifetime. Okay, so there are sub periods, and one of the names of the sub period is Pratyantar, that is the third level, and then you have the Shukshma, that is the fourth level. So if you are going to any of these Rahu sub dasas, then there are commonalities where people dream about the snakes. This basically indicates that Rahu is telling you something, right, by means of the snake. So only through the dream and what the snake does, we can interpret what's going on. But anyway, just to give you an idea on what are the types of dreams and what are the significant of the snake. Now, at times, what I even notice is that people dream about this person, a godly person who's really, really, really brilliant. He's brimming with light and all white and handsome, and this person comes to you. It's not a person, it's a deva. It comes to you. That's it. That is the dream. It comes from. It's a perspective light from the smaller. It comes closer and closer and closer. Eventually, he vanishes. So that is another indication of Rahu Bhagavan also. It's very interesting to get that dream as well. That's another indication that Rahu Bhagavan is appeased with your prayers and your remedial measures towards him also. Okay, so I'm going to stop right now. Hope this information has been, some information which is rewarding for you. Hopefully, if you have these dreams, you will know what to do or what this dream is trying to tell you. Take care and do stay tuned. Thank you. Namaste.